This week's video is all about cold emails. 10 rules to 10x your lead generation with cold emails, so stick with us. I'm Benjamin Kowalski with Freight 360, where we provide the latest transportation sales tips and training videos to help you reach your goals faster. If you're a fan of the content, please support us by crushing that like button and sharing us with all of your colleagues. For more information on our Freight Broker course, Freight Broker Basics, be sure to click the link in the show notes or go to freight360.net for more free training material. 10 proven rules to 10x your lead generation with cold emails. This week's content came from a friend of the show, Kevin Hill. Used to be the editor-in-chief over at FreightWaves and now the owner of Brush Pass Research. He's one of the most experienced email marketers in freight. So let's kick things off with rule number 1. Your email subject line is your frontline soldier and the most important part of your email. It's not about crafting just any sentence. It's about forging the one sentence that can cut through the noise of a crowded inbox. It doesn't matter how great your offer or call to action is if your email never gets read. Imagine your subject line as the headline of your personal newspaper. It has to be intriguing, captivating, and irresistible. Use curiosity-driven starters like how to or why to hook your reader instantly. And now that you're aware of this, you'll realize that 99% of all the ads that you see online use this same formula. Rule number 2, keep it short and sweet. Why are TV and radio ads 30 seconds long? It's not random. 30 seconds is the length of our attention spans. A perfect commercial conveys a product, entire narrative in 30 seconds. If it takes longer than 30 seconds to read your email, it's back to the drawing board. Simplicity is your best friend in a world where attention is the most expensive currency. Moving on to rule 3. If it can't be scanned, it shouldn't be sent. Your email should be as easy on the eyes as it is on the mind. Break it down into short paragraphs, bullet points, and use simple language. This allows the prospect to focus 100% on your offer and not your format. Rule 4 is all about precision, knowing the line between a sharp sales email and spam. Remember, it's about personalization and relevance. Avoid spammy words, fonts, and over-the-top formatting at all costs. Just remember to never use bold type, colored fonts, italics, or emojis in your email. Rule 5, it's not about your product, it's about your prospect's problem. Like all of us, your prospect cares about themselves, especially problems they need to solve right now. Without an explicit problem to solve, there's no reason for them to act. So make their problem the problem you can solve, right? As explicit as possible. Make it stick in their minds well after they've read your email. Focus on what's keeping them up at night. The more vividly you paint their problem, the more they'll see you as the solution. Which brings us to rule 6. Stop explaining and start intriguing. Build curiosity. Your goal is to create enough curiosity to disrupt their skeptical thoughts. Force your prospect to guess. Create the urgency for them to take action to find the answer. Let your prospect's mind do the walking, straight to your call to action. And rule 7 is a game changer. One problem, one solution. Attention is an expensive commodity. Don't waste it. Use your limited time directing all your prospects' attention to the one shiny object you place in front of them. Of course, this shiny object is that one big problem only you can solve. The more problems you put in front of your prospect, the harder it is for them to focus. So for that reason, stick with just one problem and one solution per email. 80% of your email should be devoted to describing this problem. The remaining 20% should be split between your solution and the call to action. Rule 8, one call to action, no more, no less. The more options you put in front of your prospect, the harder it is for them to make a decision. Guide your prospect to the next step without clutter or confusion. Rule 9, supercharge your call to action with a postscript or PS. While we all scan every email we receive, research shows the one section we almost always read word for word is the PS. Why? I have no idea. But if I had to guess though, the PS is where we think we can get the most information in the least amount of time. So the PS is the encore of your email. Make it count with a compelling wrap-up that redirects the reader back to your main message. And finally, Rule 10. Always use a full signature. One of the hallmarks of spam emails is a signature without an address, phone number, company name, or website. If you look up at the sending email address, you will see it likely came from a third-party sender. This is why you should always include your complete signature. It's your business card, and it signals trust, authenticity, and professionalism. Now that you're armed with these 10 lead multiplying rules, you're ready to take your cold email strategy from a shotgun scatter to a sniper rifle. For more tips on building a successful freight brokerage, check out our website, freight360.net, and for more info on our freight broker course, Freight Broker Basics, where you'll learn everything you need to know to earn a living as a freight broker and what it takes to build a successful freight brokerage.